Good. No. What have we got going this month? So you were military high school?
Yes.
You got out of the army?
Sorry?
Didn't go into the army?
I was 1 year.
Yeah. Well, you have to do conscription? Just 1 year military service in Serbia?
No, we don't have no more military service now.
No.
Like it's mandatory. It's like if you want to go, you can go, but
Yeah.
it's school for
Military high school for a year.
Yeah.
And after that I was in the army just 1 year. And then I applied to faculty. I applied to study psychology. Studied psychology.
Good. That's better than the army.
Better than everything is better than the
Well, you will find, we run our place like a military operation. Okay, I firmly believe everybody should do 1 year in the army. I think it's the best thing. It's whether it be voluntary or not. Vanya, you are studying
Web design.
web design.
Yes.
Wow, so you're a computer geek.
I'm not a geek, but yeah.
Okay, because I hate computers. So I do, and I'm always running looking for somebody to help me with my computer at work. At the minute we're building a new website and all the rest of it, it's I'm sucking computers.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe you can't believe me. You shouldn't have told me that because every 5 minutes I'll be calling you about something to do with computers. And Diane, what are you doing, bud? You're studying music and philosophy?
No, I'm studying psychology.
Psychology?
Yes, on the faculty of philosophy.
Okay. And you sing?
Well, yes, I sing in a choir for 6 years now.
But you can sing on your own?
Yes, I can sing on my own.
You know any Irish songs?
Angry songs?
Irish?
Irish? No, but...
We'll teach you some when you come over.
Sure.
So we will.
We love Irish rock.
What?
Irish rock.
Irish rock?
It's the best.
The Dropkick Murphys and Popes and all them guys. Well, they come down. He comes down. Sometimes Ken Casey, the lead singer, he comes down.
We like to hear.
front desk and
I need something there. So, how many needles do I have? You don't mind what you do?
Well, I like to work in the kitchen. I like to cook.
You like to cook?
I like to cook, and I cook for my 10 years since now. I also working I'm making some fruit, the cakes, and sell them. And
so you were a baker?
Yeah, baker, and I enjoy cooking.
I love to cook. You know what? For me, when I finish work, to relax, I cook, or I work in the garden, or I drink. One of those three things.
When I learn and I want to relax, I cook.
Let me ask you one thing. You're coming 1st of June. Would you be prepared to stay until the end of the second week of October?
Yes.
You would be prepared to.
I will.
Fania, do you care what you work at?
Well, I would prefer to be a server, but it really doesn't matter that much.
Would you be prepared to stay until the end of the second week of October?
Yeah, sure, why not?
And Dejan?
Yes.
Dejan?
Diane.
You're going to have to forgive me. Well, if you do something else, we're probably going to end up calling you Dan. Okay, because everybody gets it. You'll be Dan, you'll be Van, you'll be Alex. You're good. I can say Alexander. There's no chance with Dejan. Oh, Sasha.
Yeah, that's great. I like that nickname.
Listen, do you mind what you do?
Well, I'm willing to work.
Okay.
And I'd like to work as like I applied for a host or a receptionist.
Yeah.
I'm willing to work some other jobs as well.
Okay. No, you don't mind physical labour?
Yes, of course.
No? You have nice hard hands, no soft hands?
No.
Good. Would you be willing to stay until the end of the second week of October?
Of course.
Right, on Cape Cod, the season, no matter what any other restaurant tells you, and there's restaurants will tell you, yeah, we're busy, June, July, blah, 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 they're full of shit, okay? The season in restaurants in Cape Cod, midweek, does not get going until after, really, the 4th of July. The kids only get out of school the 26th of June. It takes them about 2 weeks to get themselves all ready. They don't leave home, most of them, on the 4th of July because the family cooks out. And after that, the families start to come out on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and everywhere gets busy during the week. May, June, busy on the weekends. During the week, it's slow. If I offer you jobs in either maintenance or the kitchen or something like that, you get a set hourly rate, okay? If you get jobs as waiter, waitress, you get paid $3.30 an hour. Then you have to make your money in tips. It sucks for the first 5 weeks because there's nobody there during the week. Basically, you're standing there looking at me, looking at you, blah, 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 make a wee bit of money. It takes you about 10, I'd say, if you haven't learned how to take 4 tables after 10 days waitering, you have to say, right, I need to get into something where I can make money. Because no matter what job I offer you, so say we give you the set schedule, it gives you the opportunity to go out straight away and get a second job, okay? Other hotels, other restaurants change your schedule every week, which makes it more difficult for you to get a second job as early as possible, okay? So I want you to come to America, I want you to make money, I want you to meet different people, learn different ideas, bring them back to your country and make your country better. There's a lot of different ideas to see in America, okay? Every time I go home to Ireland, I bring back different ideas from my friends who work in this, work at that. There's a lot of new stuff coming out all the time there, and you bring it home. There's ideas you'll see there. Why not take a chance of coming home and making a business, you know? We get really, really busy in September and the first 2 weeks of October. We get slammed. Other restaurants and hotels after the 1st of September during the week start going back to June levels. We're going up, and that's why I asked you about the 2 weeks in October. You can make more money in September and the first 2 weeks in October than you can probably make in July and August, okay? It's the only time where we really, you know, allow overtime, okay? Because we have to. We need to have it. If you were working as a waiter or waitress, overtime's not a lot because you're down at 3:30 or whatever it is. You're working in the kitchen or maintenance, $10 an hour, it suddenly jumps up to $15 an hour, okay? So as long as I know you don't mind doing anything, and what I try to do as much as possible is to give you all different positions within the place so that you're not doing the same thing every day. It also means that we've cross-trained, so if you were supposed to be on, let's say, the dish machine that day and you're sick, he already knows how to run it and he can step in. The same vice versa, if he's supposed to be cooking, whatever, we like to cross-train so everybody knows a bit about every, you know, aspect of the business. And have you any questions for me?
Yeah, what if I work in maintenance? What is my job?
Maintenance can be anything. It can be the basics of maintenance are helping bring the laundry down to the laundry room. If a customer gets locked out of the room, learning the computer to reset the electronic system. We have to check the swimming pool chemicals every hour. You have to know how to, you know, log those in. You have to know how to read them. You have to know how to adjust it. You're, you know, cleaning up around the swimming pool. You could be painting. You could be cutting grass. You could be doing anything in maintenance. You know, in the kitchen, there's expediting, which is getting the food from the line onto the trays, out to the tables. There's the dishwashing. There's cooking. You know, there's you know, those are the departments, you know, where again you get the most cross training.
Yeah.
You know, you can do 2 days of maintenance. You could have 2 days in the kitchen. You know, we try to mix it up so that it benefits me if somebody's sick, that somebody else who can step into that job, and we're not like, you know, well, I don't know how to work that. Okay, that's you know, this girl here is your boss. You'll be working with a lot of ladies. It's very important that we treat ladies like ladies, okay?
Yeah.
When she gives out an order or one of the waitresses asks you to help them go carry up something heavy, you have to do it, guys, okay? I hate to see women breaking their back carrying something that they're not designed to do.
That won't be a problem.
Good. That's good to hear. So there's I'm not saying ladies can't do it. They're stronger than us in a lot of ways. So that is very good to know. Kickboxing. Who does kickboxing? Vanja?
Yeah, I used to train kickboxing.
Yeah, and all that.
About 4 years.
What's that stuff Conor McGregor does? That
Yeah.
WWF or what is it? The
No, it's UFC.
UFC.
Yeah.
Don't be kickboxing anybody in America. They'll have lawyers all over you. And they will. Travel, history. You like history?
A lot.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I love history. No, look at that. So, are you happy enough with maybe working in a couple of different departments?
Yes, of course. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
Perfect. It was very nice to meet you. Okay.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Now, if you do come, I will have you up there singing. Oh, I'm not joking.
I can
You play the
play guitar, he can sing, so...
Yeah, hey, do you know
We can
what?
make a band.
Listen, it doesn't matter where you are. Do you know what?
We can make a band.
The people love to see that. Okay, we have live music every night, and every year we
Irish
have
music.
Irish music. Yes, 7 nights a week, drive you crazy.
Oh,
So, okay. What other instruments do you play?
I play the piano.
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 That's it.
That's
And you
it.
play the guitar, and then you sing.
No,
So we have a boy band.
I'm dancing.
Right, I'll see you later, guys. Thank you very much.
goodbye, thank you, goodbye.
To sit down now.